Hello everyone, it is MousePlays and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I am going to be sharing you all of the mining tips and tricks for Minecraft 1.18. Let's get right into it. Before we start, I would just like to ask you if you could please subscribe to the channel, because it could really help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and also if you can please go ahead and like the video, as that also helps with the algorithm. Just trying to get myself more prominent on YouTube so more people can find tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video. So over here, I have some command blocks that take us to the ideal locations for many of these ores. Now if we look at these, we have mountains, badlands, and dripstone caves. Now mountains are going to be best for like coal, iron, and emeralds. The badlands are going to be the best for gold, and the dripstone cave is the best for copper. I am going to be putting on like a chart on screen right now that I have used, and I've also used two just so I can fact check the information so that we know where everything is located. So I'm going to go ahead, go back up here, and first we're going to start with the good old diamonds and redstone. So we go all the way down to about 54. And basically what I'm going to be doing in this is I'm going to be setting a timer for 5 minutes, and we're going to mine for 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back here and see what we've gotten. And just to let you know, we have Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3 on this pickaxe right here. Now we're going to go ahead, I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and get mining. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. I think we are almost done with our time. I was just exploring this cave, as that is something that you may do when mining. It does help you get more ores faster. But that is going to be the end of that timer. Let me just grab this, and that is the end. Let's go ahead and go back to the surface and see what we got. Alright, so we are back up on the surface after our mining trip, and we are going to open our inventory and see what we found. So with our pickaxe, which has Efficiency 5 and Breaking 3 and Fortune 3, you can see that we got 7 raw iron, 12 raw gold, a stack and 53 of redstone dust, 56 Lapis Lazuli, and I did find 3 diamonds right after the timer went off, so I decided to count those because they were right next to where I was. So this is what I was able to get in 5 minutes of mining. And this was at -54, and this is the ideal level for redstone, lapis lazuli, and diamonds. Iron and gold, this is not the most plentiful area for them. So let's go ahead and move on now, though, to copper, because that's one of the new ores in Minecraft, so I think that would be a good idea to start with. So we are here in the dripstone caves biome, as you can see from our F3 menu here. Dripstone caves. This is the best area if you want to find yourself some copper. So we're gonna go ahead, set our beautiful timer up for 5 minutes again, and to 5 minutes, and we're gonna do some mining. Let's go ahead and let's do it. right after I collect this coal, that is going to be the end of the timer. So now let's go ahead and regroup at the top and see what we got. That was yet another successful mining trip. And now, just like always, we're going to go ahead and check our inventory to see what we got. So looking at our inventory, we got almost 3 stacks of copper. We got a stack in 1 of coal and 63 lapis. This is pretty good for copper. That can get you a lot of copper blocks. So that's why I believe that dripstone caves are very important. Even though I have Fortune 3, this makes it so much better with all the copper that's around. And I bet you can find more if you were actually to go inside the caves. But now we are going to move on to gold. So here we are in the Badlands. It's a very barren land. But this is actually the best biome to find yourself some gold in. So we're going to make sure that we're sticking to the biome, so we're going to head directly this way, and we're going to just go ahead and mine for some gold, because I feel like we can get a lot out of this. Let's go ahead and hop down into the cave. And just like always, I have my trusty timer right here, and we're going to go ahead and click start and get ready to mine. 3, 2, 1. I do believe that we are coming up on the end of our timer, and we just found something right at the end which makes this a sweet ending. There's the timer. So now we're going to go ahead, regroup at the top, and see what we got. Another successful mining trip, and just like before, let's go ahead and check what we got. So looking at our inventory, we got 57 gold, almost 2 stacks of coal, 19 iron, another 2 and a bit stacks of copper, and 57 lapis lazuli. Now the gold was the main one, and this is actually a very large amount of gold for mining trip. And you can probably improve that with different mining methods, but this is just explaining where all the ores are. But now we just have one more location to check, and that's the mountains. Let's go over there. Now we're up here on top of the mountains, and if I look at my F3 menu, we are actually at 225. Which is very close to the top where the ideal mining place is for ores. So mainly what we're going to be focusing on with this one is exterior, but we'll also do some interior mining. So I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes, just like before, and let's get started. And with that, I think our timer is done. So that was the last mining trip of our section, so we're going to go ahead, head back, and we're going to see what we got. Alright, so that is our final mining trip, and let's go ahead and check what we got. It seems that we have got 2.5 stacks of iron, almost 3.5 stacks of coal, and 8 emeralds. Now this is by far the best way to get both coal and iron, and it's also a way to get a couple emeralds as well. That is going to be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. On screen right now should be the total amount of ores that we got from our 25 minutes of mining. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll also put in the description, if you ever need to go back or you have any more questions, there should have been iCards throughout the video telling you about my other tutorials. Go check those out. And yeah, please be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody!